If you're running Google Ads, you know the feeling. You're watching your budget just evaporate on clicks that go nowhere. Well, today, we're going to break down exactly why that's happening and, more importantly, how you can fix it.
So let me ask you, does this sound familiar? You've set up your campaign, you're putting money in, and you can see the clicks are coming through. But when you look at what actually matters for your business, there's nothing. The phone is silent, your inbox is empty. It feels like your ad budget is just vanishing into thin air. Believe me, it's an incredibly common and costly problem.
It's kind of like this. You throw this huge net out into the ocean, thinking you're about to bring in a massive haul of new customers. But when you pull it back in, it's just full of junk. Old boots, seaweed, you name it. Clicks from job seekers, DIYers, people who live on the other side of the country. You're definitely paying for the activity, but you're not actually catching any fish.
So where does it all go so wrong? Well, it all starts with a very simple but very expensive misunderstanding. See what you want and what Google thinks you want from your campaign. They're often two totally different things. This right here is the heart of the problem. By default, Google's system is built to do one thing really well: get you clicks. Its whole job is to find people who might click your ad. But you don't actually want clicks, do you? No, you want qualified customers. You want people who are going to pick up the phone and book a job. And that fundamental mismatch, right there, is the #1 reason so much ad money gets wasted.
All right, so let's start plugging some of these leaks. The very first, and probably the most obvious one, is location. You might be showing your ads to people who are just way too far away to ever hire you.
Now, I know this sounds crazy, but it happens constantly. Your ad for, say, a local plumbing service in Phoenix could easily be getting clicked by someone sitting in Seattle. And you might ask, why? Well, maybe that person in Seattle recently looked up Phoenix weather or showed some other vague interest in your city. You paid for that click, but there's no way they can hire you. It is a 100% waste of your money.
The fix for this is actually a really simple but critical change in your settings. You just have to look for the location option that says presence or interest, and you need to switch it to just presence. That one little change guarantees your ads are only shown to people who are physically located in your service area. And hey, while you're in there, unchecking Google Search Partners is another good move to keep your ads off some lower quality websites.
Okay, now for the big one. This is, without a doubt, the most common and the most expensive mistake I see. You're showing your ads to people in the right location, but they're searching for completely the wrong thing.
This huge leak is usually caused by something called broad match. It's the default setting for keywords, and it basically gives Google a ton of creative freedom. So let's say you're a taxi service, and you're bidding on the keyword taxi Melbourne. While with broad match, Google might show your ad for searches like taxi driver jobs or taxi training course. Google sees a connection, sure, but the person searching has a completely different goal in mind. And this is the result. This is exactly why your budget gets eaten alive by clicks that have absolutely zero chance of turning into a customer. You're paying for job applicants, students doing research, or people just looking for free advice. They are not, and they never will be, your customers.
So, what's the solution? It's your single most powerful tool for controlling who sees your ads: negative keywords. The best way to think of it is like a do not show list for Google. You're literally telling the system, hey, if a person's search includes any of these specific words, do not show them my ad. It is how you filter out all that junk traffic before it costs you money. Let's walk through a quick example. Let's say your ad is for new roof installation. You're looking at your reports and you see you're getting clicks from people searching for roof repair jobs. Okay, clearly that person is looking for work, not a new roof. All you have to do is add the word jobs to your negative keyword list, and boom, your ad will never show up for that search again. It's that simple, and it is that effective.
This really boils down to one simple rule you can live by. Whenever you're reviewing the search terms that triggered your ads, just ask yourself this: could this person ever become a customer? If the answer is no, then that search term needs to become a negative keyword. It really is the most powerful filter you have. Okay, so you've nailed down your location, you've cleaned up your keywords, you're getting clicks from the right people in the right area, but they're still not calling. What gives? Well, this brings us to our final leak. What happens after the click? Just imagine this for a second. Someone searches for emergency siding repair. They see your ad, it's perfect. It promises exactly that. So they click it. But instead of landing on a page all about siding repair, they get dropped onto your generic homepage with info about roofing and windows and everything else you do.
They're confused, they can't find what they need right away, so what do? They hit the back button, and you just paid for a click that went absolutely nowhere.
The difference this makes is just massive. On the left, a very specific search leads to a confusing homepage, and boof, the lead is gone. But on the right, that same search takes them to a dedicated landing page that speaks directly to their problem. It's a smooth, clear path from their search to your solution, and it makes it incredibly easy for them to just call you.
So let's bring this all together. Fixing these leaks isn't about some super complicated technical wizardry. It's really about a simple but powerful shift in how you think about your Google Ads in the first place.
This is the core idea right here. You have to stop chasing volume. The goal isn't just getting more clicks, it's about getting more of the right clicks. That means the right person in the right place with the right problem landing on the right page. It's all about quality, not quantity.
So, to recap, here are the 3 critical things you need to take control of. First, your location. Use presence only. Target people who are actually there. Second, your keywords. Use negative keywords. Use them aggressively to block out all the irrelevant searches. And third, the user's path. Make sure your ads send people to specific relevant pages, not your homepage.
If you found this breakdown helpful, do me a favor and subscribe. We're always sharing more practical, no-fluff insights just like this, all designed to help your business actually grow.
And of course, if you're just tired of wasting money on clicks that go nowhere and you want an expert to help you turn your Google Ads into a reliable source of real calls and booked jobs, well, that's what we do at Proper Marketers. Thanks for watching.